Hello, everyone. My name is George Madu, and I'm with the Network Marketing Magazine. And tonight we have a good friend of mine, Max Steingart. Max is a great friend of mine. I've known Max for over 20 years. And the nice thing about it is when you find an expert in any field, it's just exciting to listen, to watch, to apply what you're learning. Max, by far, is my number one go to person with anything to do with social media. He's been doing it before the term social media existed. So, Max, are you there?
Hi, George. I'm here, and I'm really anxious to demonstrate some new things that are going to be available to everyone. And you know, uh, I love sharing success stories. And I got this. I got a phone message about maybe it was 2 hours ago, and it's from someone that has literally gone through all of our trainings, and I haven't had a chance to edit it, but because if I could, I would knock out a lot of the nice things he says about me and get to the point, which he gets to at the end, where he talks about how big his organization has grown as a direct result of what he learned from me and what he applied in building his business. And Dan, when we first started working together, we immediately identified what his problem was, and that was that he was in too much of a hurry to talk to people about his business as opposed to learning about the other person, asking questions. It's not about you, it's about the other guy. And so before we start, I just wanted to, it's about, I think it's about a minute, it's about 2 minutes. But again, if I could get it to the end, again, what I want you to hear is the power of what you can do an hour or two a day on Facebook and LinkedIn. So let me just pop this in there.
Hi, Max. Dan Parks here. I just wanted to call and say a simple word, and the simple word is thank you. Gratitude is something that a lot of people sometimes forget what that's about. And excuse me, I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to take your training and your boot camps and your one-on-one mentoring. I'm so grateful that you've taken the time out to help so many people learn the right things to say and the right things to do in their business to sponsor and recruit quality people in their business that give them a life-changing income. For me, I'm so grateful to my sponsor who introduced me to you. It's interesting how in this business people do as you do. And my sponsor plugged me into you because she knew that I'd burned through the warm market and I was really struggling in the cold market. And what your training's done is helped me to explode and to really take over into a cold market and have total confidence to talk to anybody at any time about the business. And I'm plugging my leaders into your same training because it's the best investment they'll make for themselves. So I'm just very thankful and grateful for all you've done for myself and for my team. Kind of as an update, I came to you 2 years ago with a team of about 4 to 6 people. And 2 years later, I have a team, a downline of 2,800 people in 24 countries. And a lot of my people have used and leveraged your training to sponsor people in countries they've never even been to, which just totally blows my mind. I would also tell people that they need to plug their people into your training because you really give people a foundation to recruit and sponsor. And what my upline does for me is allows me to take that foundation that you teach me and to use that for their training to really learn how to develop and build this into a true business. It really pays you the way a business should pay you. So it's just a perfect combination that I'm so lucky to be a part of. And you've really given me that foundation to make that happen. So thanks again, Max. I really appreciate it. I think the best thing that you've done for me is to allow me to watch the people that I've sponsored come in, take your training, and grow. And to see them have success, that's the priceless part of this whole journey. I know that for you, and the time I've gotten to know you, that's the same way that you feel. To be able to see people have success in this, and to be free, and to be empowered, to be in control of their own lives, there's just nothing better than that. And so, honestly, I think about the journey I've been on in the last 2 years, and it brings some tears to my eyes because it's literally has been life-changing. It's given me freedom, and most of all, it's given me a commitment to everyone I sponsor to ensure that they have the best opportunity for success. And you're the key to that. So thanks, Max. I really appreciate it. Have a great, great day.
You know, I remembered how he initially struggled in communicating with people, which is again relevant because what we're going to be talking about are new texting tactics, and to go from 4 to 6 people to the group that he has now with very little attrition. He's on his way to becoming one of the top leaders in his business. And folks, I just want to say this, that the same way that I feel about people is the way George feels about everyone. And that's the reason behind the Network Marketing Magazine. And the more information you have, the more successful you're going to be. The more you know about this industry, the more successful you're going to be. And that's why my home study Industry Leads course is a part of the Network Marketing Magazine. And when we have boot camps and we have advanced classes and events, that's why you all get to participate with a discount. So please don't ignore that tool that is in your Network Marketing Magazine back office for those of you that are in their 27%er program. Because it sells on the internet for $2.99. You're getting it free. So that being said, let me share with you some of these new prospecting and recruiting texting tactics, because that's exactly what Dan did to build his group. Now the thing is, you're getting faster results. I mean, we're talking about immediate results on Facebook and LinkedIn. Now, a lot of you are meeting me for the first time, and so there's some basic fundamental information I need to share with you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that subject. I'm going to bring you up to date on what's happening in the social networking world as it relates to the 2 biggest social networks out there. Now, the truth is that, and also let me say that in all of the time that I've been teaching this, if there was a faster way to build a network marketing business than what I'm sharing with you, I would be teaching it. There's nothing faster, there's nothing simpler, and for participating in this Network Marketing Magazine training, you're going to get, as a gift, my social headhunting 4-step playbook for fast results. It's kind of like an introduction to the whole concept. The truth is, this is a flyer, and in your back office, you have the goods. You have the latest training program, although we are coming out with a new one in roughly 2 or 3 weeks, and you'll be getting that. Now, the truth is that everybody wants leads, and when it comes to social media, leads are free. They're free. And they're so easy to collect, so easy to use, that when people start talking to you about traffic, when people start talking about advertising, and people start talking about all kinds of things that sound complicated, run the other way. You see, 99% of your prospecting and recruiting today can be done on a mobile phone. You have access to so many people on Facebook and LinkedIn, and 99% can be conducted on a mobile phone. You can communicate with these people from your phone. The only thing you can't do is you can't set up your Facebook account, you can't set up your LinkedIn account. But once you do, you can do the rest on your phone. The world is shrinking, and your phone connects you to everybody in the world. So if you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that is affordable, and nothing beats free leads. That's fun and easy, that's global, and that really works. And when I say it works fast. This is it. Everybody out there faces 3 challenges. Everybody in network marketing. You have the solution to that problem in your network marketing magazine back office. First, how can I cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in a home business opportunity? 2, how can you quickly connect with them through social media? And 3, how can you build a personal relationship with them so that they get involved in your network marketing business? Well, we got that whole problem solved for you from the first step to the last step in my Home Study Endless Leads course. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. Nobody can deny that. Billions and billions of people. But where will you find the highest quality, perfect prospects for your business? Facebook and LinkedIn. Without any question. Yes, people are recruiting on Pinterest and Instagram and all these other sites, but I'm going to show you why Facebook and LinkedIn are the best. You see, there are 3 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. 1, the profiles of users contain information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting them, in advance of talking to them. 2nd, a method of communicating with other users on the network, preferably live chat or private messaging, so that you can write back and forth. It's like texting is like talking. And 3, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting. So, did you realize that if Facebook were a country, it would be the 3rd largest country in the world? Over 2 billion people? In fact, they're the world's largest social network. 2.07 billion users. And they're all at your fingertips. Last June, they published these statistics. Facebook announced we finally hit 2 billion users. And you'll notice over on the extreme right, LinkedIn announced, well, we got 500 million. LinkedIn was purchased by Microsoft 5 years ago. I'm sorry, 5 years ago. And in the 3 years ago. And in the last year, they have made some dramatic changes to it. They've added 50 Facebook features. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So if we look at all of these social networks, only Facebook and LinkedIn have those 3 capabilities. 95% of Facebook users are mobile. That's over 2 billion people. And an interesting statistic, 64% of Facebook users only log in from a mobile device. I'll give you some other interesting statistics. How many of your Facebook friends are actually your close friends? Well, I got this statistic from a very reliable source that said the average Facebook user considers only 28% of their Facebook friends to actually be close friends. And I'm going, well, I don't remember getting a survey. I don't think anybody ever asked me. Did they ask you? Well, I think the statistic's baloney, because I've got 4,988 friends. 28% of that number is 1,397. And I don't have 1,397 close friends. So there's a lot of misinformation going on out there. And the one thing that you can count on, what you get from me, is accurate and it works. Today, this is all you need to connect with anybody that you want to talk to on Facebook. Now let's talk about LinkedIn, because it is an up-and-comer. It's the world's largest professional networking site. Only today, they've got 550 million professional users, and they're over 200 countries. And what's really interesting, and this number is growing every month, 63% of LinkedIn users are mobile. 2 months ago, it was 58%. LinkedIn's the world's largest professional networking site, and they let you easily connect with people on 3 levels. The level that you are directly connected with, your friends. Then the friends of your friends, your second level. LinkedIn calls your friends connections. First level, your friends are connections. Second level, the connections are friends of your friends. And the third level would be the connections of the people on the second level. And then, of course, people that are in a group. And what they really want to do is they really want you to subscribe. Well, if you're going to subscribe, then you want this one. You can pay as little as $47.99 a month when billed annually, which is about $576. Or you can pay $59.99 and pay $719 over the year. So there is a little bit of a savings if you pay it all up front. If you've not been on it before, what I suggest you do is they give you 30 days to try it for free. We have an invitation to all of you to participate in our upcoming boot camp. And because you're part of the Network Marketing Magazine, we're going to give you a special discount. So I would suggest, if you're going to register for boot camp, go through the free program while you're in boot camp. So we'll help you take advantage of all of the important features. The second one, the one in blue, is the only service you need. The advanced, more expensive services, you don't need them. But I'm going to show you how to connect with everyone on Facebook and LinkedIn for free. Interesting statistic. 2 new LinkedIn profiles are added every second. Every second. That means that every day 172,800 new LinkedIn profiles are added. Tomorrow, somebody's getting into your business that become a $1 million earner for you is logging into Facebook tomorrow. On a weekly basis, it's 1.2 million. On a monthly basis, it's a little under 5 million. Every day, every week, every month, new people. The word's getting out. Today, this is all you need to connect with any of them on LinkedIn. Now, the truth is that everybody's talking about Facebook, and most people don't realize that LinkedIn beats Facebook for prospecting and recruiting. I was at a company's international convention in Las Vegas this summer, and I've trained about 30 of their $1 million earners. And everybody was coming up to me, and everybody's walking across stage, rank advancing, and they're all talking about, we did it on Facebook, thank you Facebook, thank you Facebook. But nobody is talking about LinkedIn. So people are coming over to me and say, how come nobody's mentioning LinkedIn? And I said, look, they're not going to walk across the stage and tell everybody in the company that they're killing it on LinkedIn. They want to keep it their own little private secret for as long as they can. LinkedIn has become the social network of choice of successful network marketers in every company. They have the best searching and filtering features of any social network. They have a live chat feature that gives you immediate communication, and we're going to give you some tips on some of the newest things that you can do to resurrect the conversation or ensure that the person you want to talk to is going to answer right away. And of course, the other thing is active status. You have so many people that you could conceivably talk to. That's where attraction marketing comes in. You have the opportunity to pick out the best people. LinkedIn was originally a repository for resumes, people looking for jobs. Recruiters, headhunters, and human resource managers used to love LinkedIn before Microsoft got their hands on it. You know, they had a feature where you could type in a profession and you could say, show me all of the people within 10 miles of this zip code that are in a specific profession. It was a fabulous feature. Microsoft took it out. The headhunters really missed that one. But there are still wonderful ways for you to use LinkedIn. It's still better than Facebook. So they don't love it so much. Now, network marketers are in love with LinkedIn. And the more time you spend on it, the more you're going to love it too. You know, there's an old expression. It's not what works in network marketing. It's what duplicates. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today will enable you to bring somebody into your business on Monday. And by Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, all of the people that they're bringing into the business, they're bringing in their friend. And when your new recruits experience immediate success, they get excited and they stay in your business. So you have this document. It's a free download. And it's got some really good information in it, but nothing like what you have as being a part of the Network Marketing Magazine's 27%er deal. So why should you listen to me? Aside from the fact that George recommends me. 22 years ago, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their live chatting features to develop a simple formula. It's so simple that it still boggles my mind that I'm teaching this. I thought everybody would know this. But this formula helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Since then, I've introduced the formula, shared and trained it with hundreds of thousands of network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. Now, I've made millions of dollars teaching network marketers, direct sellers, affiliate and internet marketers, coaches, and service-based business owners how to turn their social network personal profile, that's it, their personal profile, into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions and makes them millions. My track record of developing social media six-figure income earners in network marketing is legendary. I think before the end of this year, we're going to be changing that six-figure to seven figures. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed become a top earner in your business. Now, I just did a training session for Jeunesse, and Jeanette is building a Jeunesse business. And after our second coaching session, she told me that she's now the top recruiter in her group. And I'm her biggest secret, because she's not telling anybody how she's learning all of this stuff. In 60 days, she's signing someone up every day. You learn the dance. 4 steps. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. 2 months later, she's literally signing somebody up every day. How long does it take her? She can sign up someone in less than an hour. So can you. Angel, right before Christmas, popped on and said, hey, I'm excited. I signed someone up who's bringing 15 of his friends into the business on Friday. She wished she met me 5 years ago. Lewis, great story. Initially started with 6 friends. Now he's got over 3,000 friends on Facebook. But the real important story is he now has literally thousands of distributors, and he's on his way to the top level in his company. He started in February. December, he was going for triple diamond. If you're computer challenged, it's not hard at all. Charlie We tweaked his page to make him more visible. We made a post. And then he heard from someone he hadn't talked to in 40 years. They got on the phone. He signed him up in the business. I've got thousands of these stories. And the thing is that if you know who your ideal prospect is, they are easy to find on Facebook, easy to find on LinkedIn. Frank liked working with yoga instructors, so he pops on after I showed him how to search, gave him a couple of talking tips, and he ends up enrolling, actually I think it was 3 yoga instructors his first week. You want to talk about duplication? I guess it was 2 years ago. Earl started in January, and by the middle of February, he had connected with 14 people, sponsored 9. That's 65% of the people he reached out to. And those 9 people turned into 35 in 2 weeks. 90 days later, he signed up 9 people in February, 9 people in March, 9 people in April, 27 people. And those 27 people turned into a team of 430. And by the end of the year, he had enrolled a total of 35 people that grew to 695. You do not have to invite people over to your home. You do not have to make presentations in someone's home. You can do the whole thing virtually. Sonny's upline insisted the only way you could build your business is to have home parties. Well, he recruited somebody in Vegas. He lives in Minnesota. They did the entire home party online. They had 8 people attend. All 8 are in the business. 7 want to build. 1 just wants to use the products. In 2 weeks, his organization grew to 30 people. And his upline is going crazy. How you doing it? Sonny's not telling them. Now, there are 5 reasons people create profiles on social networks. Dating, friendship, networking, relationships, and sales. It's easy to identify who to talk to because everyone's got a recognizable agenda. That bowl of M&Ms and nuts represents everybody on Facebook, everybody on LinkedIn. Now, I like to use this example. If you could walk into a room with 1,000 people and be able to pick out of those 1,000 people, if I told you that everybody wearing green socks in that room would jump into business with you. So all you have to do is walk around the room, 1,000 people, find the 200 people with the green socks, have a little bit of a conversation, you sign them up. How would that make you feel? Well, finding those people on Facebook is as easy as, or LinkedIn is as easy as reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M. Happy network marketers, they're the blue M&Ms. Customers for what you're selling. They're as easy to connect with. If I told you there's 1,000 people in that room and everybody wearing a red shirt buys or is interested in your type of products they would love to know about, how would that make you feel? The real group of people you want to connect with are the unhappy network marketers, the purple M&Ms, and the browns, the affiliate and internet marketers, people who really want to make some money online. How many times a day can you reach into that bowl? Unlimited number. No limits. Facebook and LinkedIn are big bowls of candy. They are virtual gold mines of prospects that you could reach into anytime from any place. Now, my formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company. It's the foundation of that social headhunting playbook. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. Let's dig a little deeper. When you create or modify your existing page, you do not need a new page. You are going to fill in the blanks. But now, for the first time, and there's a whole history there, but you know, Facebook originally gave you a personal profile. And then for all the people that were out there they turned their personal profiles into commercials. So what they did was they came up with a public figure page and a fan page and then a product page. Well, they've added to that list. So I'm going to slip over here. And these are all the pages that are now available to you. So you could separate yourself from everybody. Well, if you got a book, you could be an author. If you got a blog, you could be a blogger. How about a coach? So many network marketers promote themselves as coaches. How about entrepreneurs? How about motivational speakers? Come down a little further, that you got your public figure. You got all kinds of choices. And the truth is, the best profile hasn't changed. It's the personal profile picture. And what you want to do is you want to fill in every section, make sure it's visible, tell your story, not your company's story, and project the real you. And as you fill in the blanks, you are separating yourself from everybody else. You are making yourself uniform, and for God's sakes, take most of the stuff about your business, as far as your network marketing business, off your profile. See, it's one thing if you're just going to do this with the people that you know and you're already connected to. I'm going to teach you how to go out and make new friends. And the first law of social networking is what you see is what you get. What people see on your profile is what they expect you want to talk about. So when you reach out to somebody that you don't know, and they look at your page and they see all that company stuff, they go, oh no, not another one of those pyramid pushers. Because if you think you're the first person in your company to reach out to a chiropractor or a personal trainer or a fitness instructor, you're wrong. Unless, of course, they've recently added a page. So you can create a great profile that will help you become irresistible to your ideal prospect. It's like reverse engineering. You're creating your profile. You need to be yourself, though, to attract the person that you'd like to recruit. And when you do that, you will stand out from the crowd of all your other network marketing peers that are vomiting all over everybody. And you can attract your target market, your target audience. Well, that's all about setting up your page. And once your page is set up, it's really a 3-step deal. Connect, communicate, and close. Connect, communicate, and close. First, you're going to connect with everybody that you know. And that's where this whole process really duplicates. Because as soon as you bring somebody into the business, they can immediately start closing people that they're already connected to. Then it's the friends of your friends, and finally it's total strangers that you want to know. Well, once you're connected, now it's all about conversation. And what we're going to share with you today is going to give you new methods so that when you reach out to somebody, they're going to write back right away. Communicate with people. Talk to them at your convenience. Identify perfect prospects by what you see, by the way they act, by what they say. And then qualify them with questions. Identify their needs, discover their problems, and then understand that the answers to some simple questions are going to fill in the missing pieces of your prospect's profile and personal story. Their answers are going to reveal if they're really a serious candidate for your business. Think about it in these terms. If it was going to cost you $100 every time you gave a link to your business to someone, you would be very, very selective about who you gave the link to. You have so many choices of people you absolutely can afford to be selective. And then finally, close the sale. Talk to 5 to 10 people every day. Use your tools to present the business. Make a sale every day. And you'll take your business to the next level by helping your new recruits duplicate the process within 48 hours. After the close, now this is a new addition to the Endless Release program. It's not in the version you currently have. It's going to be in the next one that's coming out in a couple of weeks. Teach the person you recruited to recruit anywhere from 2 to 8, depending upon what the comp plan is. Show them, teach them the duplication process. so that you build a team, and then you start the process again by teaching one to recruit today. The best part about all of this is it's not technical or complicated. All you need is a simple, free, public profile page to be connecting with perfect prospects for your business in seconds and begin conversations. Here's an example. In a coaching session with Bob, we were setting up his profile page, and we added entrepreneur to his description. 3 of his friends see it. They call up his brother to get his number. They called him up, and they wanted to know what he was doing. He explained it to them. They signed up in his business. He got 3 customers. And then what does he do? I just post that on your Facebook page. So he posted on his Facebook page, had roughly 25 people liked it, and 29 people made comments, and he got 8 more customers. Now you can do this every day. Solomon can get someone interested in his website in 7 minutes by asking a few casual questions. The night before he sent me this, he signed up 2 people. By the end of the month, he had signed up 7, and he got promoted to manager. You do not need a blog. You do not need traffic. You don't need any kind of elaborate system. All you need is a simple profile page. Now, everyone's profile is unique from everybody else. We're all different. And as you fill in the blanks, that's what separates us from each other. We're all different. We all have different boxes that we check. Search results, when you start looking for people you wanted to talk to, are determined by the contents of your profile. How many of the components of your profile match up with the other person? Now, everybody gets different results. I'm going to give you an example. I was getting ready for a coaching session with Fred Holmes. So I logged on to Facebook while I was in my account, and I did a search for women who like Tony Robbins and live in Chatsworth, California, because that's where he was going for an event. Hundreds of women came up. Well, then I logged into his account, did the exact same search. 30 minutes later, hundreds of women came up, but they were all different. To prove it, I logged into Deborah Kay's account on the right. I did a search for women who like golf. On the left, I did my search from my account. All different people. Search results for people who live in San Diego on the left. My results on the right. Deborah's, different people. And the truth is that you have to talk to people if you want to be successful. The top earners in your business will tell you, if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Well, you could easily do that in less than an hour. Well, and if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people about your business every day, and you can do that in less than an hour because everybody's mobile. Now, we just introduced, this weekend we had our top earner retreat, and we introduced our 90 days to the top game plan. And in that, we're releasing a new program that will enable anybody to go to the top of their business in 90 days. However, you need to be talking to 20 people a day. First month. 10 people the second month, 5 people the third month. And you can do that still in 2 hours. With mobile applications, you can talk with perfect prospects where you are, where they are, and whenever you want. Texting is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase sales, and eliminate rejection. And with so many choices of people to talk with, there are no excuses why you can't be texting or chatting with perfect prospects every day. And when you apply simple attraction marketing principles to your online activity, you can be making sales immediately. Now, there are many ways to ensure a fast response. And this is what literally has me so excited, because in our last boot camp, I was logging into people's accounts. People were saying, hey, Max, I haven't been able to get this person to answer me. We talked. I thought they were interested in the business. I gave them my link, and now they don't talk to me. Or I gave the person my, I wanted to, whoops, this is one I forgot. I thought he was a real serious candidate for my business. I forgot to write back. Well, send a picture in a text with comments that follow and end with a question. Instead of just sending someone a text, take something that you posted on your timeline as your daily activity and send it to somebody. Let me demonstrate how it works. We'll come over here on Facebook. And I'll go to my homepage. And I'm just going to scroll down and find something that I want to share with somebody. Okay, so that's how I want to share the video. What I'll do is I'll go over here and I'll share it. I posted this already. And I'll send it to someone in a message. And then all I have to do is type in their name. Pick the person. Send it. And it appears in their chat box. And you can do the same thing on LinkedIn. Go over to LinkedIn. I'll go to my homepage. And let's say I want to post an image, something motivational. So I'll go over here, I'll click on images. I'm going to go over to desktop. I knew I was going to get into this. Yeah, I'm going to do desktop. And hey, you ever open up a door and I have reorganized everything and okay, I'm going to do this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then you're just going to have to trust me on this. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it now. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to find something. Okay, how about this? Once you begin to change, so will the world around you. Now I can post it here on LinkedIn. Then I can go over here and I can share it. And I can send it as a message. Type in the name of the person. And pop it over. Exactly the same thing on Facebook and LinkedIn. So here's an example of someone that sent an image and made a comment. The person responded right away. They had been struggling for 3 weeks to get this person to talk. Here's another example. Thought of you. Sent this. Immediately, person writes back. Now let me share with you some other Facebook changes and LinkedIn changes. First and foremost, Facebook has added so many new features that total game changer. Total game changer. A couple of weeks ago, Mark Zuckerberg made a big announcement that they're taking away a lot of publishing activity from your newsfeed. And he says, as a result, he expects that people will spend less time on Facebook, and all that's doing is it's opening the doors for more people to talk to each other. He will find that people will spend more time on Facebook. If you live in the UK or you live in Canada, you have a hello button. It's not in the United States. Same thing with the sets feature. They've introduced it in Canada. They've introduced it in Europe. It is not in the Australian market yet. They're experimenting with it. What sets will do is sets will let you decide who sees which of your posts. You can put them in groups. Facebook Messenger. Everything that you do on Facebook today can be done on your phone, and it connects to your regular Facebook account. I want to spend a few minutes on Facebook Live because this is huge. More top earners are using Facebook Live to grow their business exponentially. Facebook Live is an easy and a fast way to reach a wide audience of people. All you need is a personal profile page and a phone. Now you can use Facebook Live with a laptop or desktop that has a camera and a microphone, and every new laptop comes out with a microphone and a camera. The simple and essential key to maximizing the number of people watching you on Facebook Live is to provide valuable content and ask your audience to share your broadcast with their friends. You can use Facebook Live to grow your business by attracting new customers, by attracting new distributors, or by training your team. Well, there are lots of other ways to use Facebook Live. You can sell more products by hosting live virtual parties or product demos, recruit new business builders through live virtual opportunity meetings, turn your current customers into new business partners, keep your team motivated and in action even during the slower seasons, create new relationships and build a team anywhere in the world. The live chat features, they've added a bunch since in the last 90 days. From your homepage or your timeline page, you can see where you could add live video. Before we get to Facebook Live, we're going to talk about Facebook Stories, which is a mini Facebook Live, and you do this from your phone. So you broadcast from your Facebook app a little video, a little message. People can see it. People can respond. They can like it. They can comment. They can watch what you're doing. They know you're there. So here's how you use Facebook Live to grow your business. You click on the live video. It's going to hook you up to your camera. On the right, first you could choose where it's going to go. Do you want it on your timeline? You want to put it in a group? Do it in an event? Share it on a page that you manage? You type a little detailed information in there, and then you determine who's going to see it. You can share your screen. You could put up images and PowerPoints, and you put a title on it, and then you hit go live. On the right, you could see who's participating. And it's important when you do these to be aware of what's behind you. Make the background as pleasing as possible. You don't want it to be a distraction. Again, people on the right are going to see you. We did this webinar to introduce Bentley. When we brought him home, he was 5 months old, and he was he's a cockapoo. Cocker Spaniel Poodle. Sleeping in the bed over my right shoulder is another one of our dogs. Now we have both of them. Spartacus is the lab, the brown and white. And we would use live meetings to train, to show people what's going on, but always be aware of what people can see in the background. And this one here, I had the door shut. Look at the difference. Subtle. Does it really make a difference? Maybe yes, maybe no. The new video feature on LinkedIn's phone app and allows you to do the same thing. You could literally create a picture, create a video from your phone, upload it to LinkedIn. And then the way it works is you get other people to share it. So when people see you, Dana Barish is a student of mine. She's been a student now for 9 years. She's a $1 billion earner in her business. And she makes a post and she gets her leaders to share it. And she goes from 11,000 views to 11,880 views in no time at all. She made a post. She did a Facebook Live in January, and in 24 hours, she had 44,000 people that looked at her video, her Facebook Live. $1 million earner. She's got a unique strategy for making that happen. Now, the truth is that not everybody is going to see your post today because of Facebook's algorithm. 6 years ago, only 16% of your friends ever saw what you posted. 2 years ago, it was down to 6%. The algorithm can be beaten, and we're going to show you how. We're going to show you 3 ways so that you can beat the algorithm so that 85% of your friends see what you're doing as opposed to 6. There are new ways around the algorithm. Okay, let's jump over to LinkedIn really quick. They've added tools too. One of them will help you compose your summary. Sometimes people have a hard time writing about themselves. They are pushing the phone app. They've added video. And this is a picture of the phone app. That's where you would click to make a video. That's where you click to take a picture. Your network is down there. You can communicate with folks. Your messages are there, and your notifications are there just like on your regular LinkedIn account. And what you do is you can make a video and post it. LinkedIn added live active status. Now, if you see the green dot, it means they're live, they're logged on a desktop or laptop. You see the green donut, that means they're on a mobile device. But don't let that dissuade you from reaching out and talking to people. Matt is mobile. Diana is mobile. Clyde was not. We sent a message to Clyde. He answered us in 30 seconds. You can see when people read what you're doing. You can see when people are typing. And the feature that Facebook doesn't have is you can see who has looked at your profile. There's a back door so that you can connect with people on LinkedIn when you don't have their email address. When people send you an invitation and you accept them, now they're showing you their friends. And if somebody reaches out to you and they don't have a lot of friends and they're going to suggest to you, that you hook them up with some of your friends. When people write to you, you can now communicate with somebody without being connected. And last but not least, LinkedIn's notification extension is available on Google Chrome. You put that up there so you don't even have to be logged into your LinkedIn account. You see, oh, I got 2 people that answered my mail. Open up LinkedIn. Keyword searching features for looking for people you don't know doesn't work very well. And that's why LinkedIn is better than Facebook to build your business. If you know what you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business by any profession. Find people, and I'm looking for fitness instructors. Not only can you tell who they are, but you can tell which one of them are online. You can locate perfect prospects for your business using the exact demographics of what works for you. And it only takes you minutes a day. You can locate perfect prospects everywhere in the world, and now you know when they're online. Why is LinkedIn better to build your business than Facebook? Because you can't do it on Facebook. So I'm going to give you some examples of some keyword searches that you can do. It's all about what you type in the search window. And what you type will filter down through everybody, get you the kinds of people that you want to talk to. And always remember, leads are free. People live in Vegas. Searching for people who live in a particular city, piece of cake. People live in Orlando. People live in Hong Kong. People live in England, London. The keywords must be put in proper sequence or you get nothing. On the left, people over 50 years old who like Jim Rohn. We got all kinds of search results. We did a search for men over 50 who live in Dallas and like Jim Rohn. We got nothing. It's all about the sequence. LinkedIn, my God, look at the numbers. You do a search for salespeople. That's a 2-week spread. Salespeople in the U.S. Salespeople in Dallas. Salespeople anywhere you want to find them. Anywhere you want to grow your business. The searching features on LinkedIn are outrageous. People into fitness on LinkedIn, 5.5 million. You can pick the city, you can pick the country. 22,800 fitness people in Vegas. 471,000 in the UK. Look at these numbers. Remember, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody in today, and on Thursday, they're bringing in their friends. Mark hooked up with Janet on LinkedIn. They had coffee. 2 days later, he signed her up in the business. Rosa Gonzalez, 1 year after coming out of boot camp, has 15,000 people in her business. Now, I could just bring up success story after success story. After one private coaching session, Al signed up 3 people his first week. And God, Terry, what a machine. We did one coaching session. He made a post, and he signed up 7 people in 4 days. So we've got all kinds of success stories here, folks. And the bottom line is this. You could reach out and be talking to perfect prospects for your business faster. Melanie went through a boot camp. She signed up 8 people. She was building a health and wellness business. Then she decided, hey, you know what? I like teaching this stuff better. So now she's a LinkedIn coach. Namdu, after 11 years of starving, he applied this to his network marketing daily operation. And in 3 years, he's built an empire of 15,000 people. Jason here, his first night of boot camp made 3 sales. This was a year ago when our boot camps were running for 3 weeks. Now they run for 2. The reason we're shortening it is because people are having success faster. First night, 3 sales. Second week, on Wednesday, 4 sales. Thursday, 3 sales. 7 the second week. His third week, he signs up 10. You're all heading down the same road. There are 3 simple rules in life. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you do not ask, the answer will always be no. And if you do not step forward, you will always be in the same place. So, it's a question of how fast you want to go. My Endless 3 Leads course, that's in your Network Marketing Magazine back office. Boot camp is where you work to me. Our next boot camp starts on Thursday. Our 2-day top earner retreat, well, we have one a quarter. We just had it last week. And then there's private personal coaching. Endless 3 Leads, that's in your back office. Our boot camp, do not go there. I'm going to give you a special link. Boot camp under normal circumstances is $397. Our top earner retreat, we're going to make the recordings available for those of you that are interested in becoming 6-figure earners. And then there's personal coaching. But I want to talk to you about this new Endless 3 Leads program that's coming out. Everything is in a PDF document, audio files, and video. We have a fast start strategy, a profile guide, daily routine, scripts book, 6 social selling strategies, and the secrets of closing the sale. Our boot camp, and that will be in your back office when it's released. Right now, you've got Endless Free Leads 2017. So, I'm going to type in the little chat window here a link. www.maxsteingart.com/the TNMM for the Network Marketing Magazine. And use the promo code 27% ER. And that's going to drop the price. During our boot camp, it's live training. During boot camp, we're going to help you create a winning profile and brand yourself, how to connect with perfect prospects for your business, how to communicate with everyone and qualify them with questions, and how to close a sale. It's live, it's online. On my website, that's $397. In our first hour, I'm going to show you things that will have some of you making sales right away. You get it for a fraction of the cost. You'll watch me log into people's accounts in boot camp. We'll do some actual live prospecting. So there you have it. Does anybody have any questions? Boy, even with my messing up, we still are pretty much close to. Anybody have any questions? Well, George, is there anything you want to say to anybody in closing?
Sure, absolutely. We've just started a major push on concentrating on every single one of our 27 percenters. We've just opened up a monthly membership. The monthly membership is going to include 7 or 8 webinars or teachings every single month. Max is, this is not only the first one, but Max is the first one to do the training. We're going to be breaking down endless free leads into bite-sized pieces, and Max is going to end up teaching on those bite-sized pieces, so that if you do have questions, you'll be able to put it in the chat box. But one of the most valuable trainings that the Network Marketing Magazine has is Max's training. If you're not employing what he's teaching, you're not succeeding. It's just as simple as that. So, Max, I really, really appreciate you being the first in our training series. I look forward to next month's training, and I just emphasize the fact of how important it is, all of these trainings, that if you want to succeed in a big way, take a look at what Max has, and if you're serious about succeeding, there's one shortcut way of doing that, and that's through learning from Max. So, Max, again, I really appreciate what you've done tonight and what you've done, since we've met each other. So, you're a real resource. Thank you so much, my friend.
Hey, you're welcome, George. And next month we'll have something really cooking and really exciting. By then you'll have my new Endless Free Leads in a Mobile World, and everybody that applies this information can be successful, and I'm thrilled with having the opportunity to provide it to you. So Best of luck in building your business, folks. God bless, and I'll catch up to you another time.